So, two packages that I'm going to open, some gifts. These are the last gifts. And then they will be wrapped along with these three figures that I've showed you previously. But for now, let's open these and see what we have here. We got some stuff, one for my mom, and then two books right here, one for my dad and one for my stepmom. What do you say? Let's just open them right away. So let's start with the two books. I have really nothing at all to say about these. I called my dad up and I asked him, what do you want for Christmas? And well, I said previously that he had told me that he wanted a a shirt for the gym, but I didn't really want to give him that. And it just, anyway, it doesn't matter, but I ended up giving him a book instead, which he asked for. Kinda, I got the impression, which I think was a correct. I don't think it's I think it's pretty correct to assume that he just kind of came up with something because he felt like he had to. But what are you supposed to do? I mean, it's kind of like he said. I mean, I called him up and asked him, hey, what do you want, and what does what does my stepmom want? And he was kind of, this is really so stupid, isn't it? This tradition of Christmas, you have to come up with things just so that you can, basically that's what he said, just so that you can give. It's such a waste of money. And anyway, and yeah, that might be true, but I was like, yeah, but that's kind of not really the problem right now. I just need something that I can give you, basically. And I do agree with him, but kind of a little bit too late to question the tradition of giving Christmas gifts at this point. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with him. I like giving gifts, and I like receiving gifts, of course. And I like the gift giving, even though it's materialistic. But it is a little bit, a little bit troublesome. I don't know, when you have to give someone something that they might not necessarily want or need, but so it feels like a bit of a waste of money just because society demands it from you in a way, and tradition. But that's how it is. But anyway, for the most part, I am excited about giving these, and they're just two books that he said, one for me and one for my wife. That's basically, and I said okay, and I didn't say okay, I'll get them for you, but essentially, he knows what they're gonna get. But anyway, so the one for my dad, I have no idea what this is. My European Family, the latest 54,000 years, by Karin Boyce. An ambitious, pedagogic, and well-written piece of work that is almost obligatory reading from Borås newspaper. Okay, well, so I guess it's about I don't know, migration in Europe over the years. I don't know. It looks kind of interesting, actually, but I've actually no idea what it is. But that's for my dad, and for my stepmom. Oh, I damaged it. Crap. Well, it doesn't matter. Jamie's Superfood, Jamie Oliver, his latest recipes, I suppose. I mean, she's a really great cook, so this is probably a pretty good gift for her, and I think she enjoys cooking too. Yeah, that's that. So I will be bringing those with me along with those figures on the 24th up to my dad's house, and this one I will be giving on the 24th as well to my mom. Like I said, I mean, I believe I said this just some minutes ago in the last part, because like I said in the ending of that part, I was gonna film this one right away, but actually I don't think I need scissors here. However, I'll just mention it again in case you forgot, because it might not, I mean, it will have been a few days since you saw the last one, I think. So what I said was that we're gonna exchange some gifts here also in the morning, me and my mom, before I leave to for my dad's house. And this is one of those things. So I will be giving her this one along with, just one second, something I've showed you before as well. These candles right here. And those, I guess, aren't the focus of this clip. But those two, this and those 3 candles, I will be giving her on the 24th. We don't usually do that. We usually exchange everything on the 24th, when, I mean, on pre-Christmas, when my grandpa is here. But like I kind of said in the last part, I didn't have a great time. So I think it was probably for the better that we saved some stuff, and now we can get to enjoy some further gift opening on Christmas morning. Well, for us, I guess it would be Christmas morning. But it's you know, Christmas. I mean, the morning of the 24th, and we'll you know, we'll just have a good time watching maybe something on TV and eating something Christmassy and opening some more gifts. Anyway, I have 2 things for her, like I said. This one thing, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this. I don't know if you care, but I said that this was the last gift for her, and then after that I went and ordered this, and this was the thing that I also said previously that I couldn't find, but I went online and I bought something similar, essentially the same thing, but you know, from a different company and from a different website. But I think it's pretty much what she wants. I just decided that this is not going to be the last gift. I want to give her something more, and I just went online and I ordered one of these. And what is it, you ask? Well, it is a knife holder. Probably not what you would call it. Yeah, look at that, knife holder. Plastic, rubber finishing. So you just kind of, you put the knives in here. I can't really open it and show you. Maybe I can. I mean, I'm gonna give it as a gift, so I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't break the packaging, but I don't think it's not sealed. So I guess I could just be careful here and show it to you. So I don't know what you would what material this is or what you would call it, but it kind of, it feels like very small straws, and you just put your knives in here, and that's basically that. And she wanted that, and she sort of directed me to a store where I could find it, but like I said, I couldn't find it. So I just went online and got one, and I think this one is actually nicer too. So I think she'll be happy. But that's it, really. So actually, I think I'm gonna wait with the wrapping, because I don't really feel like it now, and I don't have to do that yet in a couple days. So we'll save that. And but yeah, so now I'm done with the gift shopping. It wasn't really a long, arduous process this year. It was pretty smooth, really. But yeah, it still feels kind of good to be done, I guess. But anyway. Well, it's a grey 23rd of December. It's pretty early. I haven't been up this early in a little while. I mean, you know, except for when I have class in the morning, I haven't been up this early in a little while. And, well, I was gonna turn this on as well, but it seems like the light bulb is, you know, has gone out, so unfortunately it's gonna have to be unlit. But we do have another one over here. Okay, there we go. And just as I turned on the lights, the battery started blinking too. That's terrific. You know, how often do you hear me talk about the battery? The fact that I need to change it. I guess I don't really need to mention it every time, but it just annoys me so much every time. It's like a punch in the face. Each one of those times that the battery blinks, it's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So how are you? Sorry about that. Let's turn the Christmas tree on. Well, not the tree, but you know what I mean. There we go. You've seen that before. Nothing special anymore. So today will be. I'm watching. 'Twas the Weekend Before Christmas. Talked about him before, David DeFranco, and getting a little bit more in the Christmas spirit. I know what I said in my last video, and you know it's true for sure. But I do feel more in the Christmas spirit now. Actually, after having watched a certain movie, which I've never seen before, and it's not necessarily a Christmas movie, but after having seen that, I kind of felt, you know what, it's alright. And that movie was The Shop Around the Corner with Jimmy Stewart. And after I saw that one, where is it? It's actually down here, because I was gonna watch it. Because, well, I didn't end up watching it yet last night. I just didn't really find time, but I did want to, and we'll see if I'll watch it tonight or if I'll choose another movie. I'm not gonna vlog that because I need to edit this video in time, and if I film this evening I'm not gonna be able to do that. So this video will end sometime during the day now, but It's a Wonderful Life. I've seen that before, and I just, Jimmy Stewart is in The Shop Around the Corner as well, and I just think he's such a great actor. The way he talks and delivers lines, and the way he acts, let's just put it simply, the way he acts is terrific, and I just wanted to see something more with him. And I figured, well, I have It's a Wonderful Life. I was gonna rewatch it anyway, or I was thinking about it, so let's make it a double bill with Jimmy Stewart and watch It's a Wonderful Life. But, well, I didn't, but The Shop Around the Corner, it's a really lovely movie. It's basically about, if you've seen You've Got Mail, then you might have seen this movie in a way. Where this is based on a play which, well, You've Got Mail was based on the same play. And in this movie, instead of having emails where two people email each other and they don't know that they're emailing each other, I mean, they kind of know each other in real life, I guess, but they don't know that that's the person I'm, emailing, And it's the same thing here. The two work in this shop in the, I don't know, in the weeks maybe leading up to Christmas, and these two on the cover here. And they sort of have a correspondence going, but they don't know, obviously, that it's with this other person who works in the store I work in. Anyway, although it is sort of revealed half an hour into the movie that, well, it's revealed to Jimmy Stewart's character. He finds out that this, I don't know what the actress's name is, but he finds out that she is Margaret Sullivan. He finds out that she is the woman he's been corresponding with, and he doesn't tell her for a while. Until the end of the movie, he doesn't tell her, and it makes for some great moments where Jimmy Stewart's acting and the whole situation of him knowing that the two of them are. Basically, he knows that the two of them are gonna end up together. Maybe he doesn't know, but the audience knows. And since he knows that she is the one he's corresponding with, it kind of seems like he has a hunch, but I don't know. Maybe not. But he finds out that it's her, and he sort of talks about this other guy with her. Obviously, her not knowing it's him, but him knowing it's her. Anyway, so it's very romantic that he just keeps it from her like that, or very sadistic, I don't know. But either way, it's obviously a romance movie, and it's great. I'll definitely return to it. I don't know. It ends on Christmas and it leads up to Christmas. I don't think. I think they put up a Christmas tree maybe half an hour into the movie, and then they mention Christmas maybe an hour, 10 minutes into the movie, which I memorized so that I could tell you. Okay, so They don't really discuss it a lot. It's not a central theme, but it is where the movie is left off. So that's why it is an appropriate movie to watch around Christmas time, because the movie ends during that time. But anyway, but now I think I'm just gonna make some food right now, and then I'm gonna wrap some gifts. Then we're gonna talk about a couple more films. Then I'm going to the gym, which I'm not gonna show you, but it's gonna be the last gym session before Christmas. Obviously, I'm not gonna go tomorrow, even if they were to be open tomorrow. Of course, I wouldn't go then. But that's the plan. I'm gonna, get a good workout in before Christmas, and yeah. But right now, let's make some food and wrap some gifts. Some leftover pie and a couple sandwiches and some Christmas ham and some red beet salad. That's what you want to translate it into. Can you hear that? Do you recognize it? Alright, healthy lunch. Of course, no other option during the holidays. I mean, we spoil ourselves. Alright, that's gonna be my dinner. Although I need a fork. Where the hell did I put my fork? I put it down here. I always do that. So I'll take a new one. And I need to put my camera down if I want to be able to carry all of this. Actually, let's go twice. I had to do it. That's not me farting, by the way. That's from the movie. And the rest. This is gonna make me really full. But I need the energy for a 2-hour session today, and then I can feel truly good about myself tomorrow. Well, actually, it's not an enormous lunch. It's pretty standard for me, I guess. Maybe a little bit more. Anyway. Okay, now it feels like Christmas.
I borrowed it off a buddy of mine. He took my house, I took the RV. It's a good looking vehicle, ain't it?
Yeah, it's so nice parked in the driveway.
Yeah, it sure does. But don't you go falling in love with it now, because we're taking it with us when we leave here next month.
There's that eggnog I was talking about in the last, not the last one, but recently. So I'm gonna wrap some gifts. This is basically what I have to work with. Not a whole lot. I don't think we bought any wrapping paper. I haven't, certainly. This year, I guess we didn't really need. Or maybe she had. I don't know. But this is what I have. So let's bring out the gifts. Also, I'm gonna, put the laptop on the table and keep watching David DeFranco's vlog as I wrap the gifts, which could be pretty fun. Let's put that there. And now the gifts. In here once again. Where do we have them? Okay, here are the. You know what? Let's just cut to the table once I have them all there. All right, we got a nice tower here. So it's now 11:15 approximately. So let's see. I have 7 gifts to wrap. So let's do it. Okay, I'm now down. I've been down for a little while. I don't even remember when I started. I showed you the clock, but I don't remember. So anyway, an hour maybe. I don't know. But the gifts are done. They're wrapped. The reason why it took a little bit longer is because I found these letters, and I put them on the packages for my other family. These two are for my mom. Really nice. This, by the way. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Two different. Yeah. So these two for my mom, and then yeah, one each for my dad, for my family up there, stepmom, dad, siblings. So I think it turned out pretty well, but it took a while to look for these because there was a big bag and I had to sort them out and look for each letter, and I couldn't find all of them, like you can see, especially the A's, a bunch of A's and 2 J's. I couldn't find them, so I had to add those letters with a black pen, which is not ideal because it's a black paper, black wrapping. But we did not have any other colors, so it's just gonna have to be like that. But I think it looks pretty good, and I think I'm just going to put these two, the candles here, and I'll take them one by one, and the knife holder under the tree right now. I'll put them at the back. Only 2 of them, but there are a few better sights than a Christmas tree with gifts under it, even though there are only 2. So this is what I will do. Something like that. The reason why I put them at the back is because I don't want my mom to see them too well before tomorrow. Well, anyway, so that's that. I might not film anything tomorrow. I might just have a vlog-free day. I can't promise anything. We will see. Of course, there's going to be something after Christmas, showing the rest of the stuff that I got, and possibly a few clips from tomorrow. But I can't promise anything. I do, in a way, just feel like leaving the camera at home and just not really filming anything. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm done with that. Now I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm going to go to the gym right now, and when I get home I'm gonna talk about a couple more Christmas movies that I watched before, a few days ago, or it's been a while, a week maybe, I don't know. And I'll watch something more tonight. Of course, I'll finish Christmas Vacation, and I'll definitely have time to watch something more than that too. So yeah, and we are back. Let me close here because it is so loud. So this is gonna be the last part of this last okay, the last part of this last part of the series is what I was gonna say. The last clip of this last installment of the Christmas series of 2015. I thought that I would talk about a couple movies that I watched. I'm not gonna be pretty brief about these, but I did put on Christmas with the Cranks, I think yesterday, and I watched maybe 20 minutes or something, and I do like it a lot. It's always been a movie, a sort of I guess partly a guilty pleasure, but mainly just one of my favorite Christmas movies to watch. For whatever reason, it's kind of strange because I've always embraced everything Christmas, and Christmas preparations and stuff like that has, especially in the past, of course, been just something that I've looked forward to a lot, and I have every year in the past eagerly awaited the holidays, and this Christmas is about the opposite. It's about a family, a couple, slightly older couple, played by Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. Their daughter, she moves away. She's a grown up, and so she moves away, and for the first time she is not at home to celebrate Christmas. And especially the mom, Jamie Lee Curtis's character, is very upset about this, and she thinks it's really sad. And basically, they decide that, well, they spend a lot of money on Christmas, and if their daughter is not going to be at home, pretty much they decide that, well, why should we celebrate it? Let's skip Christmas and go on a cruise instead, and save $3,000 because the cruise only cost $3,000, whereas Christmas cost $6,000. So that's it, and I've always loved it. And you know, it's them trying to get away from everything Christmas, but it's still obviously, you know, it doesn't end like that. It ends with everyone coming together, and it's centered on the holidays, even though they try to get away from everyone who keep insisting on them to buy a Christmas tree and to buy Christmas cards and to put up the Frosty the Snowman on the rooftop and stuff like that. And their house is the only one on the street that is not lit up and stuff like that. I've always loved it, but it is of course it does offer those other things as well. It's just a really nice movie, even though I saw someone said in a very, you know, not exactly a review, but he or she wrote, you know, bad people celebrate Christmas too, something like that. So obviously they end up doing so, but you know, I guess this person meant that these people are despicable, and you know, they don't deserve our sympathy. I don't know, but I don't feel, I don't know. I just think it's a fun movie. But like I said, I only watched a little bit this year. Two that I saw, well, one of them is actually a couple of shorts, but this one, The Family Stone, I saw, I don't even know when, it's been a little while, and I did like it a lot more this time. Last time I was, for some reason, not really that involved, but this time I really enjoyed it a lot more. It's about this family on the picture here, except for, what's her name, Sarah Jessica Parker's character. They are a family who are, you know, I guess pretty traditional when it comes to celebrate Christmas, and they obviously are, well, they're one family, they're one sort of core. And then Sarah Jessica Parker's character comes from the outside. I think it's, well, it is, what's his name, Dermot Mulroney. It's a very difficult name. Dermot Mulroney. On the side there to the left. His character brings her home for the holidays to celebrate with his family. And she is a bit of an outsider, and she feels like an outsider, and the other guys, they don't really like her too much. And she is very much a conservative, whereas the other people in the family are more towards the left, and there's sort of a clash politically and stuff like that. And then there's some drama with Diane Keaton's character. There's some stuff being revealed throughout the movie about her health, and it is overall more of a serious movie. It's not a comedy, more of a drama, but still a feel-good movie. It ends on a happy note, of course, and while there is seriousness and sadness, there is it's mainly a feel-good movie, and I'm glad that I decided to check it out again, because I really did like it this time. And the last one here is Prep and Landing, and Prep and Landing Naughty vs. Nice. This one, like I said before, I bought last year actually, but it never arrived in time for Christmas, so I just decided to keep and, you know, wait until this year, which I did, of course. And they are two 20-minute shorts about elves who live in the North Pole and sort of they sort of have a certain specialty, well, within a certain area, whether they are gift wrappers or whatever. They have some sort of specialty, and they are presented more like people, you know. You kind of sympathize them with people because they act like people, which I don't know. I mean, they look like elves, but they act like us, I guess. Which I don't know if it's been done like that before. You know, I mean, the elves, they have the same problems we do. They talk like we do. They are presented as more or less like people. The only difference is, of course, they are elves. They live in the North Pole, and they look like elves. And anyway, but I mean, it's about a couple elves who they are, I don't know what it was called. No, it is called Prep and Landing. They are an elite unit known as Prep and Landing, meaning they're sort of trained as 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 the military, I guess, and they're dispatched to the different houses to soundlessly and invisibly, whatever, deliver gifts to the children, and it's their job not to be caught by the children, I guess. And they have all these tools and all these tricks and all these things they've learned, and it's kind of similar to Arthur Christmas, which I have right here, and I think it came out at about the same time, and it does share some similarities, but I don't know which one I would prefer. I mean, Arthur Christmas is a longer movie. These are only 2 shorts, but I think I just might like the style of this a little bit more. And yeah, it's that they don't really focus on much more than that. The first one, I think, was only 2 of these elves being caught by a kid and trying to deal with that. And the second one, I think in the second one there was a kid who she was like some kind of resistance fighter. Not really, but she it's not really obvious. I mean, I guess you assume that it's a boy in the beginning, and then it's revealed that it's a girl when she takes her mask off or whatever. But anyway, she is I don't know. She puts out traps for the elves, and she kind of, I don't remember exactly. She's one of the naughty ones, I think. Yeah, it's called Naughty versus Nice. So, and I don't remember. It's not been that long ago since I watched it. But she tries to catch, or she actually manages to catch one of the elves, and I don't remember why she wanted to do that. But anyway, it's all good in the end, and it's they were definitely fun. I might very well return to them. Maybe not next year, but eventually. I did like them, although I feel like I was a little bit distracted actually when I watched them. So that's probably why I don't remember what her I don't know why she did that, for example. But anyway, I guess we're gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you right there. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I should end this in a more special way, more than just talking about a few movies and bye bye, Merry Christmas. But that's how it's gonna have to be, because I don't have anything special. This is just me documenting whatever happens. Not much has happened, but nonetheless, I hope you've enjoyed it. And make sure to to savor each one of those bites, each one of those mouthfuls of delicious, unhealthy Christmas food. I for one, I usually have a hard time actually looking up from my plate, because I'm just too involved in everything. I mean, I'm too. It just takes up all of my attention, and I rarely look up from my plate, which is very social, of course. No, but it sometimes is like that. I can sit and eat without looking up for a minute at least, because it's just too delicious, and then it's gone after 10 minutes, and you just feel full to the point where you wanna go back a few steps. No, but I'm gonna try not to do that this year. I'm gonna savor the food, and I'm gonna savor every little tear of the gift wrapping there, and open them with care. Anyway, so just, yeah, make sure to enjoy it. I will, despite what I said in the last part, I know I will enjoy Christmas. Last year I was feeling a little bit down, but it's still usually a good time. We are going to play a game. We always do this every Christmas, which I don't know why we don't do it more often, because we always have so much fun, and it doesn't take a lot of effort. It has become a holiday tradition, only for the past 2-3 years, not more than that. So we haven't done it for too long, but we have. It appears to have become a tradition of ours, where we play a board game together after dinner, after the gift opening. We all play a board game, and we usually play one. We don't return to the same game. We haven't returned to the same game yet, and it's been so much fun to do that the last 2 or 3 years. And I don't know what the game will be this year, but I'm sure we're gonna laugh a lot like we always do, It's always a lot of fun. And yeah, like I said, I mean, we might have done it once or twice, you know, throughout the year, not on Christmas Eve, but usually that's pretty much when we do it, and I don't know why we don't do it more often, like I said, because we really have a good time, and like I said, it doesn't take a lot of time and effort to do that, you know, a little bit more often. We could do it once every month easily, but that's something I look forward to. It's just quality time with the family, but that is important, and since it doesn't happen too often, it's something I don't know. I just enjoy it. I can't find the right word, but I look forward to it. And yeah, I think that's it. All right. So have a good one, and I will return to you sometime after Christmas, and we will round this off, like I said before. So, all right. Merry Christmas, and of course, once again, thank you very much for watching. If you've seen all of these parts, then you have watched almost 5 hours of me talking about shit and showing you movies and stuff like that, and that's a lot of time. So thank you. I mean, everybody who watched this might not have seen every part, but if you have, then thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you very. Anyway, fuck off. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get really frustrated. I think I said fuck off to myself. Of course I did. When I can't find the right words, it's like, ugh, just fuck off, you know. So that's a great place to leave off, you know. Just fuck off. No, I'm kidding. What was I talking about? But tonight I will, of course, keep watching Christmas Vacation, and then something more after that, and I do look forward to tomorrow. After all. Yeah, I rounded this video off like a few minutes ago, I think. But anyway, for real this time, thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas.